Cool. Live. I'm live. Top chat. No, thank you. Live chat. Thank you. Mm. I know what I want. I know what I want. Alrighty. Howdy. Oh, thank you. Hi, little big duels. I'm really concerned about the profile picture that you and Cheez It share. I'm almost convinced that you're the same person now. Which means he's got like 4 accounts sub to me. Can you confirm or deny? Howdy. Cheers. Before I begin speaking, I need to cheers lightly. There. Okay. Why is my arm glowing? Do you see that? What the fuck is happening? Why am I glowing? Oh, probably because just a hive mind. We're not technically the same person. Well, I thought maybe it was because that I touched the camera with the bottle, but no, there's this. I'm seeing a glow. Maybe I'm tripping. Mmm! That's delicious. That's a pickle shot. Pickle juice, which I don't even like pickles, and vodka. I'm slaying. I'm glowing and I'm slaying. Okay, so last 2 nights. I'm going to jump right into this. Last night I met my grandfather at Walter's, which is the restaurant that I frequent, also the bar. I mean, it's restaurant and bar. And I cheese it. He paid for my beers. He got a really nice looking pizza, but I don't eat while I drink because I don't want to get too bloated. Excuse me. And I decided to hang around after he was done. I think, yeah, he got me 3 beers. And a lot of regulars that I knew started showing up. I was mostly interested in seeing Ellen, which this shit blows my fucking mind. Her name is Ellen. She's an elderly French lady, but her name is spelled Helene. The fact that we're both mods here too is making this even more confusing for poor Shanty. Well, everybody's name that I recognize is mod. But Ellen, spelled Helene, I gave her my seat because it was very packed last night, and she's an elderly lady. And I was like, "You sit here, I'll go out for a smoke and hope that." Well, I was sitting next to a really pretty lady, like my age, but she was. Now, I don't want to put anybody down, but we all have our preferences. She's really tatted up, which is not my thing. Now, she was very pretty and easy to get along with, so I probably could have looked the other way. Pickle juice be hitting. It's the pickle juice, not the vodka. You're right. And anyways, I give Ellen my seat. I'm like, I'm gonna go out for a smoke, and when I get back in, maybe a spot will open up. And the pretty lady I'm sitting next to, I don't remember her name. She was like, "Oh, I'm about to head out," and I was like, "Aw." And I got back in, and she was gone, so I got a seat next to Ellen. We were speaking for a while. And she is still very French. Like, she has the accent. I can't really do it, but she has a thick accent. Sacre bleu. Okay, I did it there. I don't know. I think she's in her 70s. No. She's like mid 60s. Anyway, I don't really want to relay what we discussed because she did a lot of venting about a loved one. And that's just not my place to say. But she ends up buying my 3 beers, so I get 6 pints last night for free. That's like 7 times 6. 7 times 6. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is 7 times 6? Oh no, I can't math. Calculator. Someone knows it off the top of their head because they remember from being in school. 7 times 6 equals 40. That's $42 that I did not spend. For 20, bruh. Let's see, am I missing anything? Double vision. Am I still glowing? No, it's just my left hand. Okay, I'm not glowing anymore. I lost my aura. So that was last night. I mean, I came home and I drank, I think, 5 more beers and 2 shots. So 11 beers, 2 shots, which is better than what I normally drink, but still too much. Tonight I'm on beer number 2. Shot number 2. I just had my second. I'm not going to be drinking much tonight because I got to get up early. Okay, here's where the story really begins. I met the Mormon ladies tonight, both of like the 2 that are like almost equally good looking, but there is one that I favor more, who is unfortunate. Like they're both taller than me, but one's only slightly taller than me, and then the one that I like is like kind of significantly taller. Not like, I don't know. I'm still gonna. I hate this. Because, like, if her and I were to become a thing, it would be fucking uppies for me. Like, that makes me so uncomfortable. But anyway, we went to this, like, orchestra thing about the death and resurrection of Jesus. And it was pretty good because it wasn't, like, Mormon at all. It was, like, biblical. They didn't do anything different. My favorite part was the Lazarus part. I don't know where that would be in this list, but yeah. So, okay. So what these Mormon ladies like to do, they lure men into this shit. I was expecting I show up. Am I converting to Mormonism? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. I was expecting to show up and it'd be them 2 waiting for just me, but no. They had 2 other fools there, 2 other guys. One guy was older than me and like starting to bald. And I just got this really bad feeling about him. I was like, this guy's only trying to bang these chicks. And then the other guy was, I don't know how old he was, but yeah, he had long dark hair that looked great. And it kind of made me a little like nervous. And then there was me, the third fool. And when it came time to sit down, I was really wondering, like, what's going to happen here? Like, are we going to have like an alpha male like contest to see who sits next to who or whatever? So it went old guy on the like the far left, guy with the great dark long hair. He's a defense contractor, which is like, that's an impressive job. That's another thing that's like, ooh, competition. So old guy all the way to my left, guy with the nice hair directly to my left, me directly to my right, the lady that I'm more interested in, and then to the right of her, the other one, the other nice, beautiful lady. So I won that. Pro tip, fart and growl simultaneously. That's genuinely kind of crazy. Pet Shan sort of situation. You could take the old guy. I could take the old guy. I could take both of them because now the guy with the nice hair was like quiet type. And like, I think he listens to the same music that I listen to, like emo all the fucking way. But he just doesn't have like, I shouldn't say that. What I gathered was he didn't have the like personality that I do, and neither did the old guy. The old guy was like quiet when he spoke and like only wanted to talk to the ladies and whatever. And I could tell he was getting pissed off during the show because he was sitting next to a dude, like aisle to his left, dude to his right, dude to that right, and then the ladies that he came for. Um, I won that. That's nice. I got the power of conversation on my side. I think I did like pretty well. I mean, we didn't really talk during it because that's kind of impolite. Like it was almost an opera because it's an orchestra. They had a big ass harp, which was a lovely. I love harps. Hold on. And then, yikes. Okay. All right. That just about made me gag. What's all this dang? What's all this dang young man meat doing around my women? Too many dicks on the dance floor. Too many dicks on the dance floor. Too many dicks. It's a Flight of the Conchords song. Anyways, after like during the show, there's not a lot to say during the show other than I really enjoyed it. I thought the music was great. Everybody sang really well, and I was able to like on my lap. I had my hand, and I was like tapping along with like biblical words. So when the guy was like, "Lazarus, come out," I did that like on perfect timing, and I'm like certain that the ladies saw that I was just like I knew my shit. I shouldn't say shit in this regard. Whammon. I miss PewDiePie. That's what I call those kind of dudes. Wah men. Am I right, fellas? Yeah, they're wah. Yeah, I sang that to a room full of dudes once because there were too many. Wah men. Oh, too many dicks? Oh, you sang, the song I'm talking about? Cool. Too many dicks on the dance floor. Easy to fix. Too many dicks on the dance floor. Where was I? So after the show, kind of meet like it got hectic. I really expected someone to come down the aisles and say this aisle exit, this aisle exit, like go from back to front or front to back, make it orderly. It was not orderly at all. It was a conundrum. I don't think that was a good. Let's look up the definition of conundrum. I kind of want to replace that with catastrophe. Conundrum, I think, is audible. Conundrum, a confusing, intricate, or difficult or difficult problem, often with no clear solution, or a riddle involving a pun. That's not too bad of a word, but I still want to like. I don't know. It was a mess. But we reunite in the lobby, and they're like, "Do you want to go to Dairy Queen?" I said, "Sure." I'm Australian. They're New Zealand. We're basically the same, can't. No, no, no. I'm pretty sure one of you two get really pissed when the other is like mentioned in that regard. I think Australians are the ones that are like, we're nothing fucking like New Zealand, but you're the one saying this, so that's weird. I'm almost certain one of you gets pissed when that sentence is said. I'm so curious how this situation came to be. Well, these are Mormon ladies who what's up, Captain? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. And to little big duels and cheese at hot dog. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being you as well. Um, can't. That's not a bad word. Not with an Australian. Now, if I like American, if I say it with that's a bad word. And I don't use that word ever regarding ladies, but I call other guys cunts because guys can be cunts. Absolutely. Cunt is not bad though. I'm playing the trope that people think we're the same country. Okay. I love a good troll. I went kind of blonde there and fell for it, I guess. Anyway, met in the lobby. They asked if I wanted to go to Dairy Queen. And so we meet at Dairy Queen. And I was like, are the other guys coming or is it just going to be us three? And it's just us three. It's like, that's what's up. So I paid for their desserts. And it reminds me of like when I was a child living in Scottsdale, Arizona. My grandparents and I would go to the movies all the time because movies used to be really good really often and not so much the case anymore. But after the movies, we would go get ice cream. And that's just like a fond childhood experience is getting ice cream after a good day. Let's read some chat. Kent. Fucking sipping blizzards with the well seasoned baddies, Kent. Oh, I don't think I did a great accent there. Oh, Duels, check your Discord. Yeah, I did the same thing last night too, Captain. I don't remember what. Conts. Scottish. Captain speaking Scottish in chat. Nice. I found a really cool picture of me today. I don't know when this was, but look at that hair. Look at that fucker. Here's another picture. I had a summer love once. Just a summer fling. She was so pretty. That's me in like junior year of high school. We only like made out, but that was awesome. That's all I needed. I didn't need any more than that. Anyways, oh, I almost forgot to mention something. While I'm sitting next to like in the orchestra, sitting next to the lady I'm like kind of crushing on, I noticed that she smells so good. So for like 2 hours, I'm just sitting next to her, like breathe, like just breathing in through my nose as deeply as I can to catch every molecule of scent. And she's wearing a pink dress, light pink, and I was like, "Hey, that's my favorite color." She's like, "Really?" She didn't say it like that, but I was like, at a certain point in the show, I'm like, I'm fucking falling in love, and I can't be doing this with these succubi. That's plural for succubus, which is a demon that uses sexuality to drain men. Nice. You saw the message. Well, I had some fucked up dreams too. These are also something I wanted to share. I'll get back to Dairy Queen in a minute. So last night after the copious, I normally don't dream after I drink that much. It's kind of why I do it. Really? That dude looks like he'd hit me with their car on purpose and shove LSD down my throat for the funsies. I would I would spray you with LSD with like out of a super soaker. First base is still getting in the game. That's true. That's true. But fond memories, no hate or anything. Fond memories. Fuck. I want to fuck. I got two massage. Oh shit. I got two message requests from people I don't have added on Discord, and they're both from people in this literal stream. Really? Super Soaker LSD. Well, people do that at like Grateful Dead concerts. I'm pretty sure. I've never been to a Grateful Dead concert. I'd like to get to 12th base personally. What is that making me think of? Oh, Adventure Time. You're quoting Adventure Time, are you not? So, anyways, the dreams, the fucked up dreams that I had. I had a dream that I was like with the only lady that I've ever actually like been in love with. That was a long time ago. I was 18. I'm 31 now. And for some reason, out of nowhere, because I haven't spent much time, like I talked about her, I think, once or twice before on stream, but I don't really spend much time thinking about her. What? Okay, donuts? Yeah, sure. Sweet glazed holes for real. That's a dozen donuts to myself. Um, had this dream with her that like we were still together, still madly in love, and then I woke up, not like I don't know. Normally, when I wake up from like really good dreams like that, I'm kind of sad that it's not reality. But I woke up from this one like just pissed that it happened because I'm like, that lady is a monster. Kind of blessed to be away from her. uh, but it was a good dream. So, but it did fuck me up in a way. Just, I don't know how to explain it. I was up for like 2 hours and then went back to bed. And then I had a dream that I got in a fucking samurai sword fight and I lost. I got like gashed, just fucking sliced. My torso looked like fucking shit. And I could like feel the itch. I think it's because I got like a cat scratch recently, so I could like feel that like itch on my body. Ah. And then I go into a Mormon cult house. Some fireworks went off. As I was like getting out of my truck to go inside, fireworks went off. I can't really like remember what the image was, but these fireworks had audio and it was like meme audio. Like I don't remember what was even said, but basically just imagine fireworks that could light up the sky and then say D's nuts. That's exactly what happened. Except not D's nuts. It was some other weird choice of words. And then I get inside the building and I meet with supposedly the two ladies that I met with tonight, but they didn't look anything like them at all. And I obviously did like one more than the other. And the one that I did like more than the other, like took me into a room where there was like a bunch of people. And then they all started beginning a fucking bed shaking / soaking session. So it's like orgy time. This lady gets, it's not even the lady that like I am interested in, but that is kind of like the role she's playing. And she gets naked on top of me and like undoes my pants and everything. Both hands jorking, and she goes, and she's like, "Do you like that?" I'm like, "No." I don't know. I'm talking about a fucked up dream, Jen. So she leaves the room, and I'm just watching all these people. Like I'm actually watching people like shaking the bed so that two other people could have sex. And this is all over the place. And then like I go chasing after the lady that just fucking walked away from me, and two older guys in suits approach me, and they're like, "Alex, I know your father." And I was like, "I doubt that." He's like, "You're right. I don't know your father. I just wanted to say that." And they like make me walk with them, and they're like being intimidating. So I just flee. And on my way out of like the building, this rabid rat is on my ass trying to fucking bite me. And then I wake up. What the fuck was all that? That was just unnecessary. That was an super soaking session. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Fuck. My dreams are not okay. She thought it was her birthday. Aw. Oh my gosh. Fuck, that took me a little bit to get, but fuck, that is so funny. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got my ab workout for today. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I'm going to be sore. All right, I wanted to pop in and say, hey, got to get back to video editing, stream prep. Hey, Captain, thanks for stopping in. Good luck with that. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy. I don't think I would enjoy that type of thing, but I hope you do. Poor lady. She doesn't know she's supposed to get her friend to move her hand for her, so it's still. No way, dude. How do you do that? How? Seriously. Hilarious is I try to use that word as little as possible because I want to like mean it when I use it. That is so he is so fucking hilarious. It's so inspirational. That's really I guess oh yeah, back to Dairy Queen. I'm running out of like I'm about to end because I'm done talking about what I want to talk about, but I don't know, just at Dairy Queen. I asked a few like clarification questions and kind of got some like positive answers, and I don't really want to elaborate. I just kind of want to leave it at that. But the lady that I'm interested in, I'm sitting directly in front of her, and then the other one sitting to her left, my right. And she's doing all the talking, which is fine. She's still super beautiful and everything. It's just, I like this other one way more. So I'm like, still like looking at the lady that I'm interested in while this other one's talking, which is kind of rude. And I caught myself and I'd like look over at her and I'd acknowledge her and I'd be as respectful as possible. But I was just I was pretty visibly biased. I love that we're creating our own conspiracy theory that Zay and me are the same. How some are somehow the same person simultaneously operating two accounts at the same time. It's not impossible. It's just what are you like? Are you a couple or something? Because that's my next theory. There's really nothing to mention about the Dairy Queen thing that I haven't already said. They want me to go to church with them tomorrow, and I'm actually gonna fucking step foot in one of those cult fucking hellholes, both possessed by Terry. My name is Terry. We don't believe in such human unions. So they say. They say in heaven there's no husbands and wives. They do say that. They do say in heaven there are no husbands and wives. I can't fucking imagine a heaven. Well, okay, I'm about to say some like really against my grain shit. I just I have a hard time wrapping my head around when I die. And if I go to heaven, I don't get to like love someone intimately. That's just foreign to me. Foreign. We are both asexual and mate by assimilation. Real as fuck, boy. I guess real production or Instagram real production. Literally. Yeah, what they doing up there? They're praising. Well, no one's in heaven right now. Okay, this is a weird topic to get into because as Jesus was crucified, he was crucified next in between two thieves. One of them mocked Jesus, and then the other believed in Jesus. And Jesus said to the one that believed in him, "He's like, you will be with me in my kingdom on this day," which is pretty out of pocket. Not out of pocket because anything that Jesus says, I hold dear. But most people who are like educated on the subject believe that when people die, they end up in a like waiting room. I think Hades is a good word for it. You have the people that will go to hell on one side, you have the people that will go to heaven on the other. But it's not heaven. This is just like a waiting room essentially. And even the Mormons agree with this, which is weird. But it's all until like the final day, the last day, second coming of Christ. I don't know when the last actual day is, to be honest, because he's supposed to rule over Earth for 1,000 years. I don't know enough about this to talk about this, but I do know that the main belief is that no one is in heaven right now. No one is in hell right now either. But someday they will be. Anyways, genuinely, I would watch streams where you read scripture and explain the Bible. Low key, genuinely. Well, the problem with my streams is I can't do them unless I've had alcohol, because then I just like I don't know how to. I'm a different person when I'm sober. I'm just very like Stonehenge. Like go to Stonehenge and talk to one of those stone faces and like, you know what I mean? I don't know, just like lack personality. That's not true. That's not true because I was sober when I was with the ladies earlier and I was like doing a great job at making them laugh. That's my favorite thing. If I can like make a lady laugh, that's my favorite thing. The sound of a beautiful lady laughing and the sound of my enemies screaming. I like screams in general, like screamy music. I like watching Game of Thrones and like battle scenes where people are like on fire. Ah! I love what we can do with our vocals when it comes to screaming. But yeah, laughing and screaming, two favorite sounds. Definitely. I don't have any more to say. I have to get up early in the morning so I can go to church, which means I have to really well. So I woke up at 3 p.m. today because I already told you about my dreams. Like I woke up from the first dream at like 9 in the morning, was up for a couple hours at 12, went back to sleep for 3 hours. It's not going to be easy to get to bed in time to wake up for church. So I'm really counting on having just my shooters because I think 2 more shooters. I have plenty of beer. That's going to keep me up if I tackle the beer. But my plan is to drink the shooters, maybe smoke weed because that's going to make me hungry. The goal is to cut myself off from the alcohol because whenever I like drink a couple beers and then stop drinking, I get tired. Like I just crash. It's not true, by the way. I'm in heaven right now, imagining that hog. Yeah, no, you got the same personality for real. Anga. It's just those inhibitions, dog. I just think I'm like, can you hear my guts, guys? Oh my gosh, they're bumbling. Um, rumbling. I think alcohol brings out my personality. I think I stayed the same, but just louder about it. Terry got sent to heaven. Question mark, question mark. Anything can happen. I don't know this Terry. Let me look this up real quick and then I'll hop off of here. Oh, this was the shampoo that made her smell so good. Moroccan oil infusion. And then it says for dull hair. Her hair's not fucking dull. She probably buys it because it smells that good. Because I asked, like, what perfume did you have on? And I said, I don't know if I should have said this, but I said, I want to buy some for my grandmother. That was such a pleasant scent. Oh, man, I can't wait to smell it again. Also, someone in Dang Fricker's Discord, Get Lit Skoden is live. Nice. Shout out Get Lit Skoden. Whoever, I forget who posted this, but I love this so much. Because I'm like laying in bed, just like pissed off about my dreams, and I see Down on the Wells, like, why does this give me Pit Chance vibes? And I'm like, well, okay, I have to take a look. And then I look at it, I'm like, fuck, I need to buy this off of whoever just posted that because I really want that so bad. But thou shalt not covet. It really does, especially because I had long hair. Hold on. I mean, my hair was a lot longer than the statue, but yeah, I love it. I need it, but thou shalt not covet. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'm going to go try to get to bed early so that I can see these ladies tomorrow. And hopefully the tall one confesses her love. I doubt that. No, I feel like they're given like curriculum on how to avoid feelings, but to make other men have feelings for them. It's a cult. It's fucked up. It's not a good thing. But if I could save one, shut the fuck up. I'm talking. Okay. It's poop time. Everybody, have a good night. I love you all. Take care. Kiss your mother for me.